I was hoping to get a bit more out of them about what Zephyr is up to. All we did was talk about Fee the whole time. Oh well. At least now I know that the guys in Zephyr really cared about her, so it wasn't a complete waste of time.
I think we already knew that, but now we have, like, official confirmation. Alright, 3 more people. Who's in here? Oh, it's you. Duvalie is your name, I think.
Having to travel to and from Crossbell like this is utterly exhausting. No, I mustn't complain. I'm doing this for the sake of my lord.
Oh, so you're from Crossbell. I would probably know you if I played the Crossbell games. I know Blue Blanc, I guess, is from Liberl because Reem was talking to him about Liberl. Maybe we'll know more about Blue Blanc with Trails in the Sky. I do plan to go to Trails in the Sky after this game, by the way. Not right after, but that's my next Trails game.
She sounds awfully familiar.
Yeah, you met her. You fought her.
Who goes there? Wait! You're the Ashen Knight's pilot!
Yeah, in the flesh.
I remember you now. You're with Ouroboros. Duvalie the Swift, right?
Have you no shame? Is it perhaps normal for you to barge into a lady's room unannounced? You and that Arseid are only as bad as each other, I swear! Learn your place!
Man, I hate you.
Actually, I just walked through the door normally. I should have probably knocked before I came in, though. Sorry about that.
Green, how dare you not knock when it comes to her room? You did it with every other room in this Pantagruel ship. Oh, hey, you're in your armor.
So, now that we're understood, what do you want? Have you come to tell me that you'll be fighting on our side after all?
If I did, it wouldn't be because of you. That's for sure.
Can you not jump to conclusions? Besides, it's not like you're working with the Alliance because you agree with what they're doing.
Oh, naturally. Lady Clotilde seems to have a purpose of her own. But for my part, I have no obligation to help the Alliance whatsoever.
So then why? Is it for your lord?
I'm simply cooperating because I was told doing so was necessary to the plan.
Plan? I'm not sure what she's getting at. Just so we're clear, that lord you keep mentioning isn't Vita Clotilde, is it?
No. She may be an Anguis like her, but my lord is the 7th, not the 2nd.
Oh, so you're just doing this because of your lord having another plan. Interesting.
She's the leader of the Stallritter, the great light which guides us. Gallant yet beautiful, proud yet merciful. She's the strongest knight of all. And oh, she's simply divine.
I can't confirm unless I see her and meet her myself.
Well, you've made it clear how great you think she is. So the head of the Stallritter is also a woman?
She certainly is. And if you must know, 100 swordsmen of your strength couldn't hope to equal her.
Maybe Laura's dad could.
No, 1,000. Even 10,000 of you wouldn't be able to so much as scratch her.
Okay, I get it. She's strong. Still, if she's a woman who could be described as the strongest knight of all, Laura already noticed the similarity between the Eisenritter and Stallritter, but she really does sound like Saint Sandlot.
So, hang on. Eisenritter, Stallritter. Very similar names. Really does sound like Saint Sandlot. Dude, what if Saint Sandlot didn't die? What if they thought she was dead and she actually comes back or something? That'd be pretty sick. I'm just doing a theory. I don't do many theories, but that'd be something if that was the case.
I see I've got you thinking. Incidentally, I may have already mentioned her title, but one can never share my lord's glory too many times. She's known as the Steel Maiden.
The Steel Maiden, huh?
And with that, I believe that's enough idle chatter. If you didn't come to tell me that you'll be fighting on our side, then we remain enemies.
I'm proud of it, honestly.
As such, we shouldn't be standing here being friendly with one another.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Sorry for bothering you. Actually, there was one more thing I wanted to ask. You're not an enforcer like Blue Blanc or Sharon, right? Is there any reason for that?
officers are selected by the society's leader, the Grand Master. And in order to be selected as one and given a number, that person needs to be burdened by some kind of darkness.
Oh, so they need to have darkness in their hearts? Very Kingdom Hearts-esque.
But just so we're clear, there is no correlation between having a number and one's strength, alright? I'm quite strong.
Huh, yeah, I'm sure you are.
I didn't say you weren't, but it makes perfect sense. You don't strike me as someone who's carrying any kind of darkness with you.
Yeah, you're just insanely annoying.
You're refreshingly sincere. Like someone who hates anything that strays from the path of righteousness.
I'll thank you not to spout such nauseating drivel in my presence. Now get the hell out of my room!
Ha, classic Tsundere. Oh, Duvalie. Alright, that was hilarious.
She chased me out. I'm really curious about the Steel Maiden. Could she really have some connection with the Lance Maiden? Perhaps even with the woman who helped us during our August field study.
There's gotta be some connection with that Steel and Lance Maiden. Two more people then.
I can sense someone inside. What the?
It's gotta be McBurn, right?
Huh?
Oh yeah, right in the mark.
Oh, it's you. Forgot you were staying here too.
Yeah. What was that? It's gone now anyway. Maybe it was just my imagination.
So what's up? I couldn't give a damn whether you joined the Alliance or not, to be honest.
Oh, I didn't come here for any specific reason.
Interesting. You mixed by any chance?
Could I sit and talk to you for a while?
What a pain in the ass. So, what do you want to ask?
When we ran into each other back near Bereahard, you asked a weird question. Something about being mixed?
Oh, that?
I didn't have the chance to figure out what that meant at the time. But what did you mean?
Don't know if I can even explain that one. It's just something you feel. What we've got mixed into us is obviously different in strength and nature. It's kind of hard to put into words.
Yeah, seems that way. I know you're not trying to confuse me on purpose, but I really can't wrap my head around what you're saying.
Just watch.
Huh?
Dude! That's sick! You could just control fire with your fingers.
There's no trick to it. I'm not using an ornament, it's not magic, and I'm not using an artifact either.
So it's just in your blood?
I just will fire to appear, and it does.
So it's just a totally unnatural ability.
It's a quirk. From
Yeah.
academia.
I guess you could say that. Something that just gives you results, without the processes you'd usually have to go through to obtain them. You've got one too, right?
I guess to a sense, yeah. Although mine's not as cool.
Well, true. That power of mine wasn't something I gained through training. I don't even know where the power itself is coming from.
It's the same kind of thing. People who can do things like that usually have something mixed into them. Something foreign, unnatural, mixed into their body itself. Different to the church's stigmas.
Oh, so it's not something I was born with. They're making it sound like mixed is something that was like infused into me, like a gene that was infused into me. Interesting.
Looks like a pretty small part of it in your case, though.
Oh.
There, huh? Anyway, I couldn't tell you how, where, or why whatever it is got mixed into you. Sure, you've got more questions, but sorry. I can't answer them.
No, it's okay. You've answered enough already. I feel like I understand myself a little better now, actually.
Good for you, I guess. So, we done now?
Yeah, thanks for your time.
Yeah, peace out.
Oh yeah, so how much of you is unnatural?
Me? All of me.
Oh, whoa.
His circumstances seem very different from mine. Guess all I can do is remember what he said. Maybe there will come a time when it'll all make sense. I'm sure one day I'll find out what this power of mine is. What the story behind me being given this power as a kid is. One day.
Okay, so I was given this power as a kid from something. Okay. Also, McBurn seems interesting. I look forward to that. Like, all of him is mixed or whatever, or unnatural. He's like some unnatural being in this world. Like, he might not even be full human. I'm looking forward to seeing what's up with McBurn. Dude, Cold Steel is really good at making these villains seem interesting. Even Scarlet and Vulcan, I wasn't really interested in them in the first game because they didn't do much with them, but they seemed interesting. Especially, I was interested in Vulcan because they made him sound like he was like part of a Jaeger Corps. But now they're like, yeah, they're making like all the villains have like unique backstories. Very, very good. Cold Steel does great with its characters. IMO.
Huh? I think I can sense someone inside.
All that's left would be Vita, right? Oh no, Altina, not Vita. We haven't talked to Altina yet.
Given the circumstances, I imagine it must be one of the people who fought us in Ymir. Huh?
Oh, I skipped that line. All he said was it's open though.
It's empty. Weird. I could have sworn I sensed someone in here. Oh.
Oh yeah, it's Altina. Oh, look at her sleeping. Tell us why you have a thing like Air Getlum. Black Clag Girl.
Looking at her lying down like this, she really is just a child. Maybe 12 or 13? Somewhere close to Milliam's age. How did a kid like this end up fighting with the Alliance?
Who are you? Who's calling me?
Why is the text so small right now?
Is she talking in her sleep?
Situation assessed. Location is a room inside the guest area of the Pentagram. 9 hours have passed since initial loss of consciousness.
Guess she's sleeping comfortably enough here. Then again, she needs it at her age. She's got plenty of growing left. Wait.
Huh?
Good morning?
Reen Schwarzer, why are you here?
Long story.
Unless my memories have been tampered with, I believe this room was solely allocated to me.
Yeah, it's called barging into your room. Good thing you don't understand that.
Oh, it was. Sorry. If I'd known you were sleeping, I wouldn't have come in here.
So you're an intruder then?
Nah, I wouldn't go that far. You're having a dream. Go back to sleep.
Clown Soleus.
No, it was just an innocent mistake. Whoa, can we at least talk about this?
No mercy for trespassers.
Oh, well. Reen's dead. Nice knowing him.
So you claim to have no inappropriate motives for sneaking into this room.
No, I'm not a pervert.
Not claim! I really didn't!
But once you walked in, you fell victim to temptation and chose to act in accordance to your desires.
No, I didn't! How many times do I have to explain what happened before you'll believe me?
I was making a joke. Had you any intention of harming me, Clown Soleus would have attacked you. That he didn't proves your innocence.
Oh, right. Then what was all that for?
What, that was all a joke?
Oh, whatever. I suppose it's my own fault for coming in without permission. Anyway, I've cleared my name. I'll see you some other time, probably.
If that's what you want to do, you didn't come to ask me anything then?
Well, no. Honestly, I didn't even know you were in here. I do have a lot I'd like to ask you, though. And just as much I'd like to say to you. Okay, if you're offering, what are your reasons for helping the Alliance? Why do you have a puppet just like Milliam's? Just who are you?
That's a lot of questions, but I want 3 different answers.
The answer to your first question is,
I was ordered to do so. As all information regarding Clown Soleus is confidential, I am unable to answer your second question. And as for the last one, I am unable to fully comprehend the depth of your question.
Oh, forget it.
You're like some kind of robot, I guess.
You abducted my sister and the princess. Whether you were ordered to or not doesn't change that. And it's not something I think I can forgive. See you around. Sorry, that was probably too harsh.
No, it wasn't. She's the enemy.
I can't pretend to know anything about your circumstances, but I do know that you didn't abduct them of your own free will. Anyway, with that said, I'll be going. Maybe we'll have a chance to talk again sometime.
The Black Workshop.
What?
That's the name of the place I belong to. It was they who loaned me to the Noble Alliance. Unless you choose to join the Alliance, that is the most I'm able to disclose to you.
The name doesn't ring any bells, and loaned. That makes it sound like, I suppose it's none of my business.
I don't think you can pet her head because she's the enemy. It's not very smart.
Thanks for telling me. I'll be sure to remember that name.
I can't see doing so holding any real purpose for you. Incidentally, did you have any untoward motives behind what you just did?
No, Reen does it a lot.
No, I did not.
Why would you do that to the enemy, Reen?
The Black Workshop? Loaned? Sounds like stuff worth remembering.
Okay, so she's like some kind of robot. I also look forward to seeing more of Altina. Dude, Cold Steel 2 especially, but Cold Steel in general. Just Trails, I can imagine Trails. I've heard they have a big focus on world building and characters, but they're doing really good with the characters, especially for having such a large cast. Alright though, we're done talking to everyone. Let's save the game and we're gonna move on, and I guess we'll see what happens next.
This should be the guest of honor's room. Time to see who's inside.
Yes? Who is it? Please come in.
Is it, Elise?
That sounds like... Excuse me.